This is case problem 1, page 252 of your textbook in module 4. We begin by opening a file called Stefanek. Do a save as and change the name to Stefanek Budget. Go to the documentation sheet and put your name in B3 and today's date in B4. In step 3, go to the budget worksheet and in cell B3, enter $285,000. That's the amount of the mortgage. In B4, type 4.3%. In B7, type 25. That's the number of years that they will be financing their home. Go to B5 and calculate the interest rate per month, which is going to be equal to the interest rate per year, or the annual interest rate, divided by 12. You should get 0.36%. The total number of payments will be equal to the years, 25 years, or B7, times 12. There'll be a total of 300 payments. In B10, we'll calculate the monthly payment with equal PMT, open your paren. Now the rate here is the interest rate per month, or B5, comma. The number of periods is the total payments, or the 300, B8. And PV stands for the present value, which in this case means the amount of the loan or the mortgage, and that's B3. Turns out that the payment is $1,551.94 per month. In row 15, we want to put a referencing formula to that mortgage, that monthly mortgage amount. So we'll type equal and then click on B10. I'm going to press the F4 key to make that absolute, and then I'm going to copy that across through December. Now we're ready to do our calculations. We're going to calculate the total income for both people in the family. We can use the quick analysis tool to do that. Please note that I have reduced the size of my columns so that I can fit everything on the screen at once, and you will not need to do that. So highlight the income for Edmund and Lydia. Use your quick analysis button to calculate a total, and we want a sum on the bottom. Same thing for expenses. Highlight all of the expenses. Click your quick analysis button. Again, go to totals and a sum on the bottom. Net income is a formula, so that's going to be equal to your total income, or C15, minus total expenses, or C24. And use your fill handle to fill that across through December. In step 9, we're going to calculate averages for their income and expenses. So we'll scoot down here to the bottom portion, and it's in this section that we want to calculate those averages. So we'll start in cell C28 and type equal average. Open your paren, and then we're going to highlight the average income for Edmund. Of course, it's the same every month, so it should turn out to be $47.50. Now, having done that, you can just use your fill handle and fill down. We don't want to lose the blue and the color background, so if you click your autofill options button and fill without formatting, you will not lose those. We're also going to use data bars on these numbers. So I've already got them highlighted, so I can actually, if I highlight them again, I can use the quick analysis toolbar, and then we'll go to formatting data bars. And notice that your positive numbers show blue to the right of the axis and negative numbers show red to the left. In column D, we're going to use Sparklines, the line type, to show the trend of the income or expense over the year. So I'm going to highlight where I want those Sparklines to appear, and then I'm going to go up to Insert, Sparklines, Line. Here's the dialog box we'll be using, and the data range is where all these numbers are. So your data range is C13 to N25. The location where you want the Sparklines placed, I'd already highlighted, and that's D28 to D40. Click OK, and the Sparklines appear. In step 12, we create a pie chart of just the incomes. So we're going to highlight Edmund and Lydia and their incomes, or B28 through C29. And we will insert a pie chart. I'll just use a regular 2D pie. And so there's Edmund's and Lydia's chart displaying what percentage of income is supplied by each person. We're going to change the chart title to income. So we just double click, highlight, and type income. And they want to apply, I'm going to close this panel, they want to apply the chart style 3. So go to Chart Tools, Design, select the third one, and then we're going to position this chart to the right of the data. In step 13, we create another pie chart. This one, however, will display the expenses. So we're going to highlight all of the expenses starting in B31 and going down to B38, and I'll insert a pie chart. Again, we'll use the same pie chart. So there are our expenses. Change the title to expenses. I'm going to move this chart down and to the right. We'll apply chart style 3. So with the chart selected, go to Design, select the third chart style, and they want to make some changes to these percentages that are listed here. We're going to change the labels, the shape of them, to callouts. So I'm going to start by clicking on one of them, which selects all of them, and then I can change the data label shape to a callout, and let's see, it looks like perhaps this is the one that they've chosen. I'm going to go with that one. And we're going to place these on the outside end. Now let me close this panel so you can see. You've got a little bit of an overlap here, so we're going to just take one of these and we'll slide it over to position it out of the way. And so that looks just great the way it is. Save your workbook. This is the end of the video.